Rationalization. To find the price of the perfume after the discount, you first need to calculate the amount of the discount. The discount is 10% of the original price, 10,000 pesos. Discount amount equals 10% of 10,000 pesos. Then 0.10 times 10,000 pesos. Therefore equals 1,000 pesos. This means 1,000 pesos is taken off the original price. To find the final cost, subtract the discount amount from the original price. Final price equals original price minus discount amount, then 10,000 pesos minus 1,000 pesos, therefore final price equals 9,000 pesos. So, with a 10% discount, the bottle of perfume will cost 9,000 pesos. Find the amount of the price reduction, where the original price minus reduced price equals amount reduced. Substituting the given amount of 20,000 minus 17,000 equals 3,000. Calculate the percentage reduction. Amount reduced over original price, multiplied to 100% is equal to percentage reduction. So, 3,000 over 20,000 times 100%. Then, 3 over 20 times 100%. Therefore, percentage reduction is 0.15 times 100% equals 15%. Convert the percentage to a decimal. 15% is equal to 15 over 100 is 0.15. Rationalization. To determine how much Jacob department store will have to pay for the double bed, we need to calculate the discount amount first and then subtract it from the original price. Step 1. Identify the original price and the discount rate. Original price, list price, equals 9,000 pesos. Discount rate equals 20%. Step 2. Convert the discount rate from percentage to decimal. To use the percentage in a calculation, divided by 100. 20% divided by 100 equals 0.20. Step 3. Calculate the discount amount. Multiply the original price by the discount rate, in decimal form. Discount amount equals original price times discount rate, then equals 9,000 pesos times 0.20. Therefore, discount amount equals 1,800 pesos. Step 4. Calculate the final price, price after discount. Subtract the discount amount from the original price. Final price equals original price, discount amount. Then equals 9,000 pesos to 1,800 pesos. Therefore, final price equals 7,200 pesos. Therefore, Jacob department store will have to pay 7,200 pesos for the double bed. To calculate Julie Borja's commission, follow these step-by-step instructions. Step 1. Identify the given information. Julie's commission rate equals 5%. Total sales made in a particular week equals 30,000. Step 2. Understand what needs to be calculated. We need to find the amount of commission Julie earned. Step 3. Convert the percentage rate to a decimal. To use a percentage in calculations, you need to convert it to its decimal form. Divide the percentage by 100. 5% equals 5 divided by 100 equals 0.05. Step 4. Multiply the decimal rate by the total sales. Now, multiply the decimal form of the commission rate by the total sales amount. Commission equals decimal rate times total sales. Commission equals 0.05 times 30,000. Step 5. Perform the multiplication. 0.05 times 30,000 equals 1,500. Step 6. State the final answer. Julie Borja's commission for that week is 1,500. Rationalization. Since 1/5 of the width and 1/4 of the length are cut off, the remaining width is 4/5 of the original and the remaining length is 3/4 of the original. The remaining area is therefore 4/5 times 3/4 equals 3/5. Hence, the remaining piece has 3/5 or 60% of the original area. Rationalization. Think of rare events as things that don't happen very often, like a specific type of accident at a particular intersection in a week, or the number of errors in a very long piece of text. The Poisson distribution is a special tool in statistics designed exactly for understanding how likely it is for these kinds of rare events to occur a certain number of times within a specific timeframe or area. It helps us predict the chances of seeing 0, 1, 2, or more of these infrequent events. So, because the Poisson distribution is specifically built to analyze the probability of rare events, it's the correct answer. Rationalization. Think of rare events as things that don't happen very often, like a specific type of accident at a particular intersection in a week, or the number of errors in a very long piece of text. The Poisson distribution is a special tool in statistics designed exactly for understanding how likely it is for these kinds of rare events to occur a certain number of times within a specific timeframe or area. It helps us predict the chances of seeing 0, 1, 2, or more of these infrequent events. So, because the Poisson distribution is specifically built to analyze the probability of rare events, it's the correct answer. To find the average for all 5 tests, you need to calculate the total score from the first 2 tests and the total score from the next 3 tests, and then divide the total combined score by the total number of tests. 1. Total score from the first 2 tests, 70% average x 2 tests equals 140%. 2. Total score from the next 3 tests, 80% average x 3 tests equals 240%. 3. Total score from all 5 tests, 140 plus 240 equals 380. 4. Average for 5 tests, 380% divided by 5 tests equals 76%. Correct answer, B 76. Rationalization. Here's how to calculate the average for all 5 tests. Step 1. Calculate the total score from the first 2 tests. If the average of the first 2 tests was 80%, the total score for those 2 tests is 80 times 2 equals 16. Step 2. Calculate the total score from the next 3 tests. If the average of the next 3 tests was 70%, the total score for those 3 tests is 70 times 3 equals 210. Step 3. Calculate the combined total score for all 5 tests. Add the total scores from both sets of tests. 160 plus 210 equals 370. Step 4. Calculate the overall average for all 5 tests. Divide the combined total score by the total number of tests. 2 plus 3 equals 5 tests. 370 divided by 5 equals 74. The average for her 5 tests is 74. Rationalization. In statistical testing, the null hypothesis, h_0, is a statement that there is no significant difference, relationship, or effect between 2 or more variables or groups. It represents the default assumption or the status quo. In this specific scenario, stating, there is no significant difference between the food intake of office workers and that of a group of teachers, directly aligns with the definition of a null hypothesis. Researchers typically aim to gather evidence to either reject or fail to reject the null hypothesis. Moreover, alternative hypothesis, h_1 or h_a, is not the best answer because it is the opposite of the null hypothesis. It expresses that there is a significant difference, relationship, or effect between variables or groups, e.g., there is a significant difference in food intake between office workers and teachers. Also, correlation hypothesis is incorrect. A correlation hypothesis specifically posits that there is a relationship or association between two variables, but it doesn't necessarily state no significant difference in the context of comparing group means or distributions. Lastly, predictive hypothesis is also not the best answer. A predictive hypothesis, or directional hypothesis, makes a specific prediction about the outcome of a study, often indicating the direction of a relationship or difference, e.g., office workers will have higher food intake than teachers. While it's a type of alternative hypothesis, it doesn't represent the statement of no significant difference.